receiving with divisions and consolidated. You can segment by salesperson or any division. You can analyse by any dimension, group and summarise. And in a consolidated multi-company, you can drill down to detailed transaction level. From the admin menu, select the company that you want. Here we're going to use the Blue Water Group and open workbooks. The workbook menu displays all of the baseline workbooks. What you can do is you can find the accounts receivable one easily by just typing REC and then click the accounts receivable open workbooks. Let's get a little bit more room by hiding the blue menu. Within here what we can do is we can see buckets for each of the overdue amounts, the amount that's owed and the total amount owed and the percentage of what that is. Each one of these KPIs has a little drill across. We can click through and it displays the customers and the amounts that are owed in invoice detail. We click through on invoice detail and we can see the actual invoices there, and you can change the drill down sequence and add further detail and additionals. And then we'll be able to drill down to the actual invoice lines themselves. We can back out of there and we can exit this drill across. The second thing to note is there's a chart here that shows the aging buckets and how much is owed, and it's colour coded for easy use. Again, that has a drill across where you can click through and you can see each of the items, and again you can drill through down to the individual invoices and you can set to look at the detail of each of those invoices. Here's the details. This is a consolidated multi-company and you can choose to focus on just one company if you wish. Below that we have a listing of each of the overdue amounts by customer, and again there's a drill across on that where it drills across through to the invoices of each customer by day. You can order and you can even drill down further. Next thing is a custom listing, and I'll show more about that in a minute. But what we'll do is have a look at this last tree map, which is the contribution of the top 10 debtors to the total debt that is owed. We may want to group customers by sales rep. So what we can do is we can say group by sales rep. Type in sales. And you can see there's customer reps and sales reps. In this particular accounting system, there's the ability to have the rep on the invoice and the rep against the customer file. Let's go click on customer file. There's no rep on these customer files for these entries. There's a rep on this customer file and on this customer file, and you can control whether or not you see the detail of that. You may wish to filter by or create tabs for other dimensions. For instance, some systems don't have customer reps in their invoices and their customer files. Products like Xero need to use tracking categories to do that. So let's take a copy of the customers again. Customer. Let's save that. And let's go and choose a Xero file I've set up previously. In this file, we have two tracking categories, venues and events. And there's events set up by customer and events as part of a transaction. So what we could do is we could look at accounts receivable by event. And we can see here that Classic Swan and Pop Arctic Monkeys and what's owed from those particular tracking categories. Or we can go back and we can put a filter in for event. Click through and pick which event that we wish to show. One or several. And we can again have the particular event within there so we can see it in our debtors. So we can give that a name. And we can press save.